should also note that security is beefed up in other European cities this morning after that Brussels attack, and there's likely to be a similar response in major cities here in the U.S. Jeff Pegues in Washington is following that part of the story. Jeff, good morning. First question, though, however, any increased level of threat attack here in the U.S.?
Well, no. According to U.S. officials that we've contacted this morning, there is no threat against the U.S., and the U.S. posture remains the same at this time. The State Department is still assessing whether there are any Americans injured in these attacks, and U.S. officials are tracking the situation in Belgium, and they're trying to assist where needed, as they always do in cases like this. There has been enhanced cooperation since last November's attacks in Paris, and the coordination is primarily ensuring intelligence to help track suspects down, and we're going to see that again in this situation. Expect to see stepped up security here at home today. It's a precautionary show of force in places like New York City, where police are now stationed in front of the Belgium consulate in Manhattan this morning. The NYPD is ramping up security on mass transit around city landmarks as well as bridges and tunnels. When it comes to the D.C. metro system, we're told, their standard response to increase security and visibility of police following an attack like this, even if it happens overseas, as it did this morning. There are no reported threats to the U.S. at this time, as I mentioned, and the terror alert level has not been increased. And by the way, TSA Administrator Peter Neffringer, he landed in Brussels this morning. He is safe, we're told. The Department of Homeland Security works closely with major airports across Europe, and we suspect that's why he was there in Belgium today. The airport in Brussels is not a major U.S. airline hub in Europe, but some U.S. companies are concerned for their employees, as you might imagine. The airport attack was located in the check-in area, reportedly near the American Airlines area. American Airlines has released a statement this morning saying, in part, all of our employees and contractors are accounted for with no reported injuries. Delta and United Airlines also issued statements this morning saying their employees are safe. Some flights have been diverted to other airports, to Amsterdam, for example, and upcoming flights to Brussels have been suspended. Gail?
All right. Thank you very much, Jeff Pegues.